Hey everybody, and welcome back to another epic Minecraft mod review. Yeah, that's right, we're finally going to be finishing up the Epic Nights add-on. I know, right? It's been such a long time in the making. Wait a minute. I missed that! That's what I forgot! So because I missed it last time, this is the darkened barding armor for the horse. It is the same protectional value, you just darken it like you do darkened armor. I ended the last video off very awkwardly because I was like, I know I'm forgetting something. That's what I forgot. And also, guys, I want to say I'm very sorry for forgetting this in the last video, but we have just hit 17 subscribers. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is a 17 subscriber special. Please subscribe if you want to see the 20 subscriber special. Oh yeah, and also, stick around to the end of the video because I have a very important, not only announcement, but question. Yep, question for you guys. I would put it on my community post tab, but no one's viewing those. Like, they have 0 views. Yeah. So, I will ask you at the end of the video for your opinion. So how does one do armor decorations? Well, you see it's very simple. Here, I'll use one of the ones from the main mod. You have 2 slots, chest piece and helmet. Okay, there are no boots, there are no leggings decorations, only chest piece and helmet. And you put them in the crafting table together, and you get this little tag that says decorated. You can erase that in an anvil, but basically you'll notice how it goes from 8 to 10 components. You can then put that decorated armor piece on. So the first armor decoration that we're going to be reviewing is this, the leather gloves. Now, on their own, they're not special. They don't really do anything. You can't... Hold on, can you wear these as separate armor? So there's more gauntlets than this. No, you cannot... Yeah, no. You cannot wear these gauntlets on their own. They have to be attached to armor. But the leather gauntlets themselves are special, because these are the only ones that are dyeable. Meaning, I can put this armor, which actually, okay, so you have to take it off. This is how you remove decorations. You get this, it's called a bag full of stuff. And then you right-click that bag on the ground, you get your armor back, and you get your decoration back. So you take your gloves, you take your dye, you put them there, you put them there, you put them there, boom! Now, you have dyed gloves. So carrying on from that, we have the chainmail gloves, which I mean are pretty good. They're pretty cheap as well. This is a recipe. And I've actually chosen a very poor armor to show this off on, but basically you'll notice that it has gauntlets on. And I really like it. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this one better. This is the gilded chainmail gauntlets, and I gotta say, I am in fact not a fan. These do not convey a sense of chainmail at all. I mean, they're just gilded. Like, they look more like gilded leather gauntlets than gilded chainmail ones. Up next we have not chainmail gauntlets. These are instead called composite gauntlets. Yes, so these are like chainmail ones, but the main handpiece is made out of metal, and they really did an okay job conveying this on the sprite. I mean, you can tell that that's like a metal piece, and then here's the fingers here, which are these brown leather parts. I think it's okay. I mean, yeah, it looks fine. Here's the recipe. Leather strip, small steel plate, steel chainmail. And if you flip-flop the recipe of that last one, like you just change these here, you get this one, which is the plated chainmail gauntlets. This, I think, looks significantly better, as you can see the plates on them clearly, and you can still see the chainmail. So it looks good. I really like it. And yeah, overall, really good decoration. Alright, I've switched over to using chainmail armor now to show this off, because these are plate gauntlets, okay? So this is the riveted gauntlets. And I have to say, out of all these, I think this is my favorite one. You really see how it's made out of plates, and I put it on chainmail so you can see the contrast, and how you can definitely see where the gauntlets begin and end. And then you see the leather piece here that's like, it's supposed to be like the finger joint. Oh, I love it. Now, let me know what you guys think of this one. This is the Gilded Riveted Chainmail Gauntlet. Gilded Riveted Gauntlets. There's no chainmail. So, I mean, it doesn't look bad. I don't hate it. Let me know what you guys think. I think it looks good. Just not from the front. Alright, so up next we have the white medieval cloak. And now up next, it's kind of hard to see, so I may have to do this part on my Minecraft guy. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can see that way better. This is the white medieval surcoat with black crosses. And then we have the white medieval surcoat with red crosses. And then we have the black medieval surcoat with white crosses. So, let me show you the recipes. This is for the white surcoat with black crosses. This is for the white surcoat with red crosses. And this is for the black surcoat with white crosses. All of them can be dyed. All of them. But whatever color the cross is, it stays. Except for the... You know what? No. Let's test this. Let's test this now. So let's grab them up. Yep, so whatever color the cross is, the cross stays that color, but the rest of the surcoat changes. See? White and then black cross. Boom. Up next we have a very... not odd, but very unnoticeable armor decoration. This is the placard. Yes, this is the placard. This is how you craft it. But it also comes in darkened form and gilded form. Now that is gilded, not fully gilded, so you're going to need to use the regular gilding template rather than the fully gilding one, even though it turns it completely gold. It's a bit weird, but it makes sense. Up next we have the... Okay, you guys might have to help me out here. The... Giornia? I don't know how to say that. But it's a lot like a surcoat. It's just kind of more like a vest, I think. And I do believe, yes indeed, it is dyeable. Yeah. You guys ready for this? This is the cheapest crafting recipe you have ever seen in this mod, at the very least. Yeah. This is the crafting recipe for the Gourget. I believe is how you say that. It's French. And I do not know a single thing about pronouncing French, okay? It is like that. It's like that. So, wearing this, you could wear the sallet without neck protection and get neck protection. In fact, that's what the neck protection piece is called. It also comes in darkened and gilded variants. Again, that is not fully gilded, that is just gilded. Cool. Up next we have the steel skirt. Now, the reason I have to explain this one, this is... See, sometimes armor wasn't just used for combat, sometimes it was used for, like, essentially costume parties, I guess. And sometimes you'd wear funny-looking armor at the costume party. So I guess you'd wear this, and then this also comes in gilded, and then... Oh, hold on. Darkened, and then darkened and gilded. Yeah. Up next we have two dyeable decorations. but I'm not really sure why you would want them. These are the hanging cloth decorations. They don't add anything to the back of the armor. They only add this bit on the sides here, crafted like so. And then we have the under armor tunic decoration. So this is meant to look like there's like a tunic underneath your armor. I mean, it just adds these little bits at the end here. So I'm not that big of a fan, but this is how it's crafted. Up next, we have the articulated shoulder pads. These do not add any defensive points to your armor. See, it's still at 5. But they look super duper cool. And on darkened armors, these can really add like a armored feel. And this is how you craft them. Pretty cheap. Yeah, I actually really like these ones. But there's one I like more, which we'll get to in a sec. Up next, instead of the articulated shoulder pads, we have the articulated shoulder defenses. What's the difference? Looks. See, this one looks like this, where it's kind of got like more sections to it. And I mean, it gives a really nice look. And I really, really like it. I mean, keep in mind, these things don't really work too well with plate armor. Because, you know, they're basically plate armor. But on chainmail, they look superb. Up next, we have the single shoulder pad decorations, which also comes darkened. Very cool. I mean, I know a lot of people, I think, like this decoration, especially on fantasy games and stuff. Yeah, very cheap as well. And keep in mind that this one takes darkening template. Up next, we do have one of my favorites, so the shoulder pads decoration. So instead of just having one, you have 2. So we have the plain one, the gilded one, and the darkened one. Ooh, I really like that one. Ooh. All crafted like this, and then you just gild and darken them. Boom. This mod add-on also includes gilded, darkened, and darkened gilded rondelles of the original rondelles from the original mod. Okay, folks, and now from here on will be all helmet decorations, okay? So all these up until this point have been chest piece decorations. So now we're moving on to the helmet ones. Oh yeah. Starting with the steel mustache. Now I could have chosen a better helmet, admittedly, but I think you guys can still see it. It just adds a little mustache on the front. 3 steel nuggets. Very cool, very funny. Up next we have the royal plume, which is like this big bunch of feathers on the back. Pretty cool, and it is dyeable. It is very much dyeable. There, I dyed it red. 3 feathers. Pretty cheap. Unlike this next one. We have the golden pince-nez decoration. Now, these are supposed to be like the little glasses that they would wear. Again, I could have chose a better helmet, but I want to use the same helmet. That way you guys can focus on the decoration. And it is 1 gold nugget and 2 gas tiers. Wow. That is crazy expensive, man. I can't believe it. I don't know why they didn't just use like glass planes or something. Gas tiers for like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pixels. Wow. So continuing on from that absolute like wallet breaker of an armor decoration, we have 2 feathers and a gold nugget, which makes this the frontal feather decoration. Now, this is also dyeable, but it also has this little gold point here. In fact, I think this might have been the best armor to put it on. I don't know. I think on the like great helm or something, it would have like hung off the edge. But it is very cool looking. I kind of like it, and like from this angle, it looks super cool. Next up, for a mere 2 steel nuggets, we have the helmet rondelle. It's kind of hard to see. I mean, well, no, not really. It's quite obviously there. Maybe you guys will be able to see it on the darkened rondelle. That makes it look like headphones. Okay, what about the gilded rondelle? Or what about the darkened gilded rondelle? There we go. That's a good one. You can really see that one. It just kind of makes it look like headphones. I gotta be honest. I don't know how else to describe this. Up next, we have the lens connective feathers, okay? So, this is honestly super cool looking. I mean, I like how they're all kind of in a fan pattern on this side. These are also dyeable. And you have to put the feathers in this exact orientation. Middle, top, left. If you don't do it that way, it won't work, I don't think. Up next we have, I think, the only two helmet decorations that do not have a recipe. This is the goose head decoration. I have to say, I think it's cute. And then we have the ram horns. Which, I mean, it does not look like ram horns. That's all I'm going to say. That looks more like not ram horns. Up next, we have quite possibly my favorite armor decoration. Or at least, it used to be. This is the chainmail hood decoration, which is now dedicated to the helmet slot. However, in older versions of Epic Knights, it used to be attached to the chest piece slot. So, let me explain. Basically, this adds this little aventail here, and when you take off the helmet, the aventail goes with it. That's cool and all, I think, especially for the bassinet. But what I preferred was on the older version, where it was attached to the chest piece slot, it added the same thing, but you could take your helmet on and off and it would stay there, looking like you had like a separate coif underneath your helmet. I personally prefer that one. But they changed it, and I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, it is cool, especially with the bassinet, which I should have put this on a bassinet. But I do like it. I do like it still, but it's just not quite the same. Up next, we have the armor decoration I know at least one of my viewers was wanting to see. This is the horsetail decoration, okay? And it is awesome. I can see why they wanted to see it. 2 woolen cloth, a steel ingot, steel nugget, and a red piece of dye. It creates this, which has like a horsetail running down the back, and it kind of droops down. I really like it. And my favorite part, it's dyeable. Oh yeah, so now you can play capture the flag in your knight armor. Oh, that would be amazing, dude. That sounds like so much fun. So there you have it, folks. The entire Epic Knights add-on reviewed. Wow. Yeah, so man, I can't believe it. It's an awesome mod, and I really, really love it. But man, is it a big mod. Wow. But anyways, I wanted to say thank you for the 16 subscribers, and thank you for all the likes and comments and support and stuff. I want to say thank you to everybody who has watched, who has subscribed, who will subscribe. All those people, I want to say thank you to all of them. And I have an announcement to make. Okay, you guys ready for this? Alright. I am considering live streaming. Yep. So I'm slowly getting everything ready, but I have a question. Where would you guys like to watch me live stream? On Twitch or on YouTube? Okay, so just comment down below. Do you want to see me live stream on YouTube or on Twitch? I've heard good and bad things about both, and I'm honestly excited to give it a shot. And also, huge thank you to my friend for building these epic sets. I mean, ooh, you know what? I could use some light in here. This right here, folks, is pretty much all the armor we reviewed. We have over here all the armor from the original mod. Yeah, I didn't even miss a single piece on this one. And then over here is a bunch of Epic Knights add-on armor, and I'm pretty sure we covered all of this. If I missed any armor in this review, I'm gonna be kind of mad. Yeah. But why is this wall empty? What could this wall be empty for? No idea. So yeah, folks, I'm going to be live streaming. It's going to be fun. Just tell me where you guys want to watch me live stream. Or even just give me advice. Should I do Twitch or should I do YouTube? I don't know yet. I have not decided. I'm asking you guys, okay? Thank you for Wait a minute. When did I get this book? The History of Ancient Rome and Greece. You know what? I'm going to read up on that. Anyways, so thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video, which hopefully will be very soon. Goodbye.